Tofu Alley.
Oh, I think I may ended it earlier. What's up, everybody?
Tofu Alley. No beef, just tofu.
All right, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Hopefully, all the booger wolves are sleeping and leave us the hell alone. But hello, how y'all doing? Yeah, I decided to do it live today. Because we had a great live last night, so I decided to let the people marinate on that. But there's some things I want to say. But before we get into what I want to say, let me just say hello to the people in the chat. So let's get started. What's up, Audrey Johnson? Thank you for being a tofu and thank you for being here. What's up, Huggy Pacino? How you doing? Good to see you. Um, Thank you for being a tofu one. What's up, Black Strawberry Apple? What's up, Auntie Donna Love? Make sure you guys subscribe to Auntie Donna Love, and she gives a breakdown of all the great festivities that are happening in this area. So feel free to subscribe to Auntie Donna Love. Thank you for being a tofu and Auntie Donna Love. All right, what's up, Detach Myself? How you doing? Good to see you, Detach Myself. What's up, Ron P? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. You say the booger wolves never. Well, we can't hug you. We can't say booger wolves because they went to Urban Dictionary and found a definition that they wanted to choose. So we say booger wolves because we know they got boogers in their nose. Um, what's up, Babs? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. All right, so let's jump into it real quick. Yeah, please thumbs up the live. Please subscribe to the channel. Also, share out the channel if you so choose to. If you find this content highly entertaining, informative, and fun, feel free to share with your peers, colleagues, and even strangers in the street, I guess. All right, so let's get it crack-a-lacking. Let me share my screen real quick so you know what we're talking about. All right. And let me just say this. I get so tired. Let me just say this real quick. Let me bring this up real quick so you know what we're talking about. Let's stay focused. All right, this is what we're talking about today. All right, but let me say this. Now, I'm tired. I know I'm very astute regarding my analytics. I know what is the prime time my audience comes on in the middle of the night. I know when they come on and when they're offline. I choose sometimes to go online. Okay, they're not consistent with my analytics. And the reason why I'm saying this is because they're gonna be like, oh, he got only this many views, he fell off. No. Okay, I know there are a lot of people sleep around the world and they're not up during this time. So therefore it won't be reflective in the clicks and the views. I'm just saying that in case the booger wolves want to use that as an excuse to me, aka a la Bless Watkins, me falling off. Like, really? Bless Watkins, you had to join a whole virtual game to become relevant. I'm sorry, y'all. I told you, I told y'all, what's this month? What is this month? Damn, I forgot the month. November. It's going to be the season of thanks and hopefully peace. But no, I'm not going to let that comment slide to my I fell off and you had to join a whole virtual game to get on and popping. Now, come on now. Sorry. Okay. Ooh, yes. Yeah, I do me. I try to. I was like, how was it? See, I was sitting there like, how this lady gonna come for me talking about I fell off? Like, really? Oh, what's up, another Valencia? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, let's get into it real quick. Now there's some worldly things I want to talk about real quick before we get into the stuff that I have on the agenda. Let me say something. That story regarding that situation in Houston concerning that mother and the boyfriend, and I know that's a dark story, and that's why I'm not going to be bringing that. I mean, I'm not bringing that up tonight. I mean, I'm not bringing up the actual article to show y'all, but I'm going to reference it real quick. Um, because this thing does not end. I'm like, oh my God, hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna read y'all the caption. This stuff is crazy. It says, okay, they said the mom and the boyfriend lived with son's corpse in roach and fly infested apartment before moving out and locking the surviving three boys in the same room as they dead brother. Oh Lord. This is absolutely insane. Insane. It says the Houston House of Horrors mother and her boyfriend lived in an apartment with the decomposing remains of the woman's 8-year-old son for months and kept his three surviving siblings locked in a room with a child's corpse. Okay, good. Judge Kelly Johnson said that Williams' current bond totaling 900,000 was insufficient for the charges against her, including injury to a child by omission and tampering with evidence stemming from the November 2020 beating of her son. So you gonna tell me you dated a whole buster? She dated a whole buster. I thought the dude had something going for himself, but apparently he was living with her on government assistance, and she allowed him a whole buster. Hmm. Mm. A whole buster. Can y'all believe that? Can y'all believe that? That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. She lived with the body and then they moved out. No, maybe he had his own place. I don't know. I'm just sharing that with y'all. What's up, house music? How you doing? Thank you for being here. What'd you say, Audrey Johnson? I told you they should have been arrested. I don't even know why they got bond. Let's just talk about that, Audrey. Why in the world would they even? Isn't that a no bond offense, right? I don't get that. I don't know. I guess you have to be like. I guess they have to. You have to be fair, right? It has to be fair. I don't know, man. That's just a weird case right there. Seriously, seriously. We know people get like don't get no bond for attempted murder, and there's a dead child in this case. You gonna tell me you get no bond? Like no. Anyway, I know they're not having a good stay in the prison at the end. I'm sure. All right, let's move on to the next thing. Now what's his name? Kevin Hart, not Kevin Hart, excuse me. Ice Cube turned down a $9 million role in a movie because he didn't want to get vaccinated. Now, whereas Jason Momoa, who is Aquaman, sitting up there can't film in the recent or upcoming Aquaman movie, he's quarantined in London because he tested positive for the Rona. So I think there's a real situation going on when it comes to Hollywood and this Rona thing and stuff like that. And I just don't. I'm not going to speak out on what Ice Cube did, what he's right or wrong, but I think the whole situation dealing with Aquaman really shows that hey, they gotta take necessary precautions because you may sit up there affecting the whole damn crew, and there won't be any movie made. And there's hundreds of millions of dollars invested in those movies, so they're not going to risk it due to one person. But I thought that was something very interesting to share regarding two sides of the spectrum because I know a lot of people are cheering on Ice Cube for turning down $9 million because he's not taking the vaccine. But you got to look at the other hand where Jason Momoa, who's Aquaman, who probably is more. popular Ice Cube sitting up there having to quarantine and delay the whole production of a show. I mean, or a movie. I'm sure. So that's something very interesting. I thought y'all might want to know. Um, the next thing I want to say is like, just I think y'all just be careful because I think something's going on, and I don't want to be like negative, but I think something's going to go on regarding the economy and society within 6 months because right now things are overpriced significantly, and when things are overpriced significantly, there's going to have to be an economic downturn, right? And what will be that downturn? Because when things start going bad, then what do we? I mean, what's going to happen? So all I'm saying is just be ready. Get your foods that you need to get now. Get your food that you need to get now. Just store it away and all that other stuff. Get your water. Get whatever. But I just have a strong feeling something is about to go the opposite direction, right? Because I think they're artificially keeping the economy afloat. You know, let me just say that. I feel they're artificially keeping the economy afloat to delay the inevitable. Let me say that. And I think the inevitable is coming up. And I'm just saying that because they always say we the last to know. I don't want y'all to be the last to know. So I think something's coming up. Just be careful. I mean, just be careful overspending for things that are not worth their value, meaning homes and cars and stuff like that. Because right now, people are taking advantage of a situation where excess money was printed and people are spending. That's what they said. Partly the reason why we in this whole supply chain thing situation is not really because of the well, it is partly due to the pandemic and the backlog and all this other stuff, but it's also because of more money was out there. They put more money into the economy to keep the economy afloat. And therefore, when you keep more money out there, what people see, oh, I could get a greater price. Therefore, the price of stuff starts rising. So, what happens when that stimulation starts? Right, stops. Things start tumbling down. So, when people stop spending or whatever, I don't know. I'm not an economist, but just be careful, y'all. Just be careful. Be careful because don't be overspending for stuff that if you know a car is only worth 20,000 and they telling you it's 30,000. I want to purchase a car. I can't tell you what you do. You may need a car to get back and forth to work, but just be careful, y'all, because it's gonna come a time when things reverse. Things are good now, but things reverse. People, I see construction here, there, everywhere. Things, I'm like, what is going on? Like, really? Like, y'all think we back in the whatever they call what was it? That boom, the oil boom, and all that, the golden age, whatever that was. I don't know, but just be careful, y'all. That's what I'm saying, because something's about to happen. I feel. Excuse me. What RP said, I checked a few sources and I didn't see anything said Jason was vaccinated either. Mm. Yeah, I didn't mention that part because I didn't know. I didn't hear anything about that. He didn't say he was either. So, and probably knowing Jason Momoa, he probably wasn't. So he's more of a free spirit kind of person. So I don't see it. And the question is, will he get vaccinated? Right? I don't know. I don't know. That's interesting. They should put that in his contract to protect the whole crew. But I don't know. You can't really do that to people, I guess. Hold on one second, y'all. All right. What does Audrey Johnson say? My husband and I were going to downsize our home, but not now. We decided to keep it. Audrey, my best unprofessional opinion to you would be to keep your home now, and wait. And I'm not speaking this into the atmosphere, but there is going to be a bubble. We know that. I told y'all the other day. Well, I think the people I told in my platinum chat that Zillow bought a whole bunch of homes in Atlanta, right? And they recently sold those homes at a loss. Obviously, you know, a big company like Zillow is not buying homes to purchase at a loss, right? They usually buy those homes, usually at a discount if they buy them in bulk for a profit. But for Zillow to sit up here and purchase homes, then sell them at a loss, let's everybody know. Okay, what do they know that we don't know? Obviously, they see something that we not seeing, and a lot of people say they getting out while they're ahead, even at a loss, because if you lose 10%, that's greater than losing 80% on the value of a home. So I say all that, Audrey, is just to just chill right now because I think a lot of people are going to be getting a lot of discounts on these overpriced homes and stuff like that. And a lot of people purchase a home too because I guess the interest rate is at its lowest too. So and that interest rate is about to go up. So that's going to prevent a lot of things as well. So right now, I just tell you to chill on your home, ride it out. because if you purchase something that's high, you may not be getting the value of it, especially if there's going to be an economic downturn. All right, so that's what I say about that. Um, Next thing I want to say is crazy, right? I think y'all can see a lot of where things are headed because I saw recently in Target that they had Tesla charging stations, like brand new Tesla charging stations. Like these charging stations had not even been used, like they had just recently been installed. So y'all, a lot of stuff is coming down the pipe. I think they're going to get rid of these gas powered cars and start integrating these electrical vehicle cars and start making it the norm. Like it's not going to be like, oh, they must have money because they drive on a Tesla or EV or whatever like that. No, it's going to be the norm. And then I say all this to say, like, that's going to push out a whole bunch of people from the labor force. And I'm talking about from mechanics to those people that specialize in car repair. Because with a Tesla or EV, you really don't have that much maintenance, right? Because it ain't got no motor, right? Am I correct? Ain't got no motor. So like that, like there, that's why Hertz purchased what $100,000, not 100,000, 100,000 Teslas for 42,000 a piece because they're like, oh hell yeah, we get a return. We ain't gotta pay for no gas, and we don't have that much maintenance, right? So I think they're gonna start ushering in this to even be more commonplace and for a more economically feasible audience. So be on the lookout for that because why in the world would Tesla be putting Tesla charging stations at Target? So those are the little subtle signs that you can see that change is coming. You can either be with it or just get left behind and then have to catch up. But pay attention to what's going on. So, all right. So that's pretty much what I have for the news you could use. So, all right, let's get into the stuff that you want to talk about. What you say, Rob P? Yep, I think so too. Automation is coming. It's inevitable. Many people are refusing to work, so automation is coming. Yeah, I said that, Rob P. I said right now the whole labor shortage thing is was right what they want. Is they want to give a reason or have a reason to use robots instead of human labor. Because in their eyes, to leaders' eyes, we ain't got to worry about nobody talking about some paternity leave, no maternity leave, no sick leave, no workman's comp, nothing. You know what I mean? If a robot arm break off, what you do? Go just replace a robot arm. But if a human arm break off or fall off, you got to worry about workers' comp, suing, rehabilitation, all that. So then, no, so that's what I don't, I don't know. I personally feel they're separating the two worlds. It's gonna be the poor and the rich. It ain't gonna be no middle. And I see it every day. I see it. I see in technology exacerbating the division. So y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. So that's why I keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all gotta be privy to what's going on. Definitely learn y'all a trade, like coding or something or whatever. That's gonna keep you in demand. Because right now manual labor, they might not need no manual labor. Shit, before we know it, you might not even have no. What's that movie that we saw? I think they even showed it in Total Recall. The garbage truck gonna be ran by a whole robot. He gonna go through the whole route and then he gonna pick it up. You already see they get rid of garbage men. They got rid of the toll workers. Shit, I tell you, you go into a store now, they getting rid of the cashiers. So it's just a matter of time. Where the people gonna work? What they gonna do? They sitting up here, to be honest, there won't be no police force. Look, with the whole vaccine mandate, I told y'all, police people are not breaking down, but a lot of police officers, firemen, emergency service people are not getting the vaccine. So they having to close down the fire department. Or the police say, listen, so that's great for what? Robots, right? If you can sit up there and say, oh, I could got a robot that can police the people, they got a robot dog, right? They got a robot dog. So I'm telling you. So y'all better see it. All right, so let's get into the news that y'all want to use. First of all, I want to say thank you to Mama D. We had a great time, Mama D, for coming through last night. It was a fun and enjoyable time. So definitely check out that video that we had last night with Mama D. Mama D was showing up and showing out. So thank you once again to Mama D for coming up here and giving the people something to talk about. And it was a fun and enjoyable time. And she also did her Halloween reveal, and She was looking like a whole queen pin up there. But nah, in all seriousness, thank you, Mama D, for coming through. We appreciate you, and hope to see you again one time or very soon. So thank you. Yeah, Ron P, Mama D was a blast. She definitely was. Was. Definitely. So thank you, Mama D. All right, so let's talk about this season of thanks. So pretty much, like I said, I ain't trying to do all this beefing and all this other stuff that was happening in the Booger Wolf season of Halloween. I ain't trying to do all that. Like I really had to sit back, fall back, and think about it, and be like, nah, that ain't me. I do my analysis, my commentary, and keep it pushing. This whole going back with people, and then people sitting up here having other people who thinking they care for them, meddling and stuff, and causing intentional division to get stuff stirred up for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm gonna try my best to stay away from it, and don't think because I'm saying this that I won't grant an exemption and pop off on you. But I'm not gonna be doing all that. I'm not gonna be people who want to start stuff. Go ahead and start stuff. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be very selective on how I respond and how I do it. But I'm not gonna give some people the time of day who are irrelevant and so forth and all that other stuff. So I say all that to say this is the season of thanks. I just want to thanks my moderators, my tofuans, my avatars, also, the Lemon Level members over there was popping up with Lemon Level. Really do appreciate y'all support and stuff like that. We really do appreciate y'all support. We don't take y'all for granted, and that's why we do the individualized attention that we give you and so forth. So, thank you for staying with us, supporting us, and understand that we're trying to produce fun, engaging content, not content that's trying to encourage debauchery, treachery, being treacherous, privacy invaders, and all that other stuff. So, but we will stand up for ourselves and we will stand up for what's right. So don't get it twisted. But we do want to say thank you as we into the season of thanks, which I feel is Thanksgiving. Okay. All right. Thank you, BL, for saying you're welcome. All right. Next up, we got the Boneyard. I'm debating whether or not to change the name of the Boneyard because there's so many Boneyard pages out there. I don't know. I may change it to the Bone Vault. I may change it to the Juicy Boneyard, something like that, so that when people search it, it can pop up. Um, Let me see if I can get to my page real quick so I can drop the link so you guys know what I'm talking about in case you coming in late. Hold on, let me see. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. Bear with me, please. All right. Mhm. All right, here we go. So here's the link to the boneyard currently. There are some bones we dug up. Thank you to the people who contribute to the Unburied the Bone Fund. Thank you guys so much for your support in that aspect. Here's the link to the page. Please subscribe to the page. That's where we are dropping off some juicy bones. We got the bone over there of QB hosting the gentleman's panel, and Rico showing his bone. Then we got one of Tracy calling out Carrie Cecil. We got the other one of Jay Wilson said he would not do business with church folks and he would rather do business with atheists. It's all over there. Their words, not mine. I don't offer any commentary, no insight. I just put the clip there and you can decide to interpret it how you want to interpret it. I don't offer any kind of commentary or insinuations or analysis or anything. It's there, is there. And it's for historical purposes because a lot of people say this didn't happen, that didn't happen. But it's also to bring out some truth, but also to bring out some humor. So definitely go over there, check out the Unburied the Bone page. Feel free to subscribe. This is what I'm gonna do to the people. I was thinking about the people. I asked people to contribute $50 or more, and those, some people did. What I'm gonna do is every time I release a bone, they gonna get early access. That's how I thought that would be fair. Cause like that's not fair for them to pay $50 and them to get one-time access to the page for the early content. So I said, you know what? Those people that pay $50 are going to get early access to the bone. And I hope that they don't put my bone out there before I do, out of respect for me trusting them. But those people that did that, I trust them. I know who they are. I don't think they would do that to me. But that's what I'm gonna do. So, if you send me $50, that would be for the whole lifetime of the page. You'll get early access to the bone, so you'll know the juice and the gossip before anybody else does. And I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Because I appreciate the support, and I wanted to say, how can I give them a consistent return in their support or their investment? And I think that's the fairest way to do it. So, if you want to, feel free to the Unburied the Bone. I guess you could say early access. Early, what is it? Early platinum access. So there you go. Platinum early access. There you go. So and those individuals, I know who you are, so I definitely won't forget to do that. So, and I don't know how many times I'm going to release, or how many times I'm going to release the bones. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be once a week, twice a week. I still got to go through all the bones. But right now, maybe I'll do it once a week. Maybe I'll do it on a Friday or something to give something people to look forward to, something people look forward to, and stuff like that. But yeah, y'all will be getting the bone this week, maybe on Friday. So let's see. Um, Riding on the haunted train. Oh, okay. All right, next up, let's talk about this. The next thing is the world we are in. Y'all, let me just say this real quick. We are in a crazy world right now. I think there's a lot of just changes in society that are going on. They're not for the positive. So I just want to tell y'all to stay true to who you are. I think a lot of debauchery is being promoted in the real world and online. We see it. Like I say, online is a microcosm of society, to be honest. And a lot of the good virtues that are more in line with positivity and being holy are not being promoted. A lot of this whole stuff going on in the world, whether it be from twerking your booty to promiscuity to scamming to robbing to lying to stealing. It's like do what you got to do to get ahead so you can get bank and paper. And at the end of the day, I don't think that's what life is about. If you get ahead, you get financially enriched, so be it. Money is important, don't get me wrong, but money ain't more important than being able to sleep at night. So, and being able to know that you'll be able to be accepted by your maker with open arms. But I just say all that, to just like don't let the normalization of what's going on in society change who you are. Now, if you're a booger wolf and you're a vile person, okay, that's you, then so be it. But there's a lot of good people who are being conflicted right now because what's going on in this world is being normalized and they may be seen as weird or socially awkward or whatever because they're not going along with what's going on in society. And all that is just eternal moral conflict. So stay on the straight and narrow. Okay. That's what I have to say about that. Let me see what you guys are saying. So you mean that people are crazy? No, I think society is crazy. To be honest, I really think that our society rewards the worst and not the nicest or the best. You gotta have to survive in this world. You got to have both sides, right? Because look what's happened on here, right? I feel that I came on here nice, and they wanted to monkey stomp my head and crucify my name and lie on me incessantly. And then what I had to do, I had to use a little of their taxes on them to get them the hell up off me. So you gotta, in order to make it in the world, you gotta be both. But at the end of the day, truth and honesty and doing what is right has got to be at the core of your foundation. And if you got to enact some of the booger wolf tactics to defend yourself, then that's what you got to do. But I'm not sitting up here and say, oh, don't defend yourself because then you'll get taken advantage of and all your shit will get stolen, right? No, don't do that. Nah, when they come for you, monkey style karate kick them and suplex on their ass, so they know to back the hell up off of you. And when they back the hell up off you, say, "Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Nice to meet you. I hope you had a blessed day." And keep it pushing. But don't let them try you because they see you that you're not being nice. That's what I mean. Yeah, you said the world is totally backwards. I totally agree. Real backwards. And that's what the discussion we had with Mama D last night. It's like, Mom, this year, once they took the religion out of school and they said you couldn't paddle your kids, that's what things went haywire. That's why I said the kids don't have no respect now. Why would I mean, this is not the way I think, but I'm thinking as a young person, because I've seen them play this game, why would they respect you when they know there's not gonna be no ramifications or repercussions for their disrespect, right? They don't get hit, then they get let off early. They can go like they did in Philadelphia, I think sat up there and stole that man's car, right? He was doing the job. He left his car running because he was doing like Uber Eats. He was delivering. The girls already had planned to do, I guess had planned to steal something. So they hopped in his car. He wound up losing his life. The girl's 15. She gonna get out at 21. But yet this man died. And his family is still suffering because now he's not able to provide for his family. But yet she gets out in 6 years. 6 years. But she knew well enough what she was doing. I don't get that. I would say at the minimum, 10 years because that man is gone forever and ever, ever. While you get to get out in 6 years and get your freedom, and you probably don't even care. So, mm, I just think like these kids not acting like kids and they just act like grown ass adults in kids' bodies numerically or chronologically. So that's what I got to say. Yeah, the school system changed for the worse because the teachers don't care. The teachers up there looking in the school looking at their dating profiles, whether they're supposed to be teaching. The teachers back in the day, for what it seemed, cared about their profession and educating the kids. Not no more. But let's just be honest though, you can't expect top tier performance in a profession that you gonna be just paying them peanuts. That makes no sense why teachers aren't paid more than they are. And I understand that it's a non for profit industry, but I'm sure with all the brilliant minds that we have in this world, they can find a better way to compensate them. And I feel that this is what we see in is when you compensate people, okay, poorly, what the end product is. And the end product is, excuse my French, piss poor kids that graduate who they don't know nothing when they get out. They dumb unless they go into some special program or private school. They don't know what they doing. They stupid. They dumb. I mean, let's just be honest. They're not motivated at all. But yeah, I think if you compensated those teachers adequately, fairly, they would be more motivated to do their job and care for your child. That's what I honestly feel. So, mm, a lot of people are unable to get away from the yeah. But this is the thing, Audrey. This is the thing. A lot of people want to belong. A lot of people want to belong, but I feel the true essence of life is knowing how to be with yourself because you can never get away from yourself. Being with a group, what? Yeah, you may feel you're part of something, but at the end of the day, they're never going to truly understand you like you understand you. And soon there's going to become a point of separation, you know? But the true essence of I feel life is understand how to be with you, not going along with somebody, just because you feel it's convenient or you need it at that time. So that's how I feel. All right, next thing, let's get into VS and strategic marketing. All right, I'm gonna say what I want to say. Don't nobody come. I'm just saying this because I need to say it. Don't nobody come in my comment section telling me why I keep mentioning VS. Every time I mention, somebody want to sit up and say, "Oh, you talking about?" Somebody came in like, "Oh, we're counting how many times you mentioned VS." Like for what? For what? A contest? Like what? So let's get to VS or strategic marketing. I feel now I'm doing this because there's been all the conversation about VS. I didn't see all the commentary today, okay? But I've been noticing things, okay? And a lot of people are putting the pieces together and so forth. Like as you say, Duchess said something, and I'm gonna talk about what Rick Reed said last night because I peeked in, but I left out. Now let me just say this: VS and strategic commentary. We all know if you were here around the time VS was prevalent on this website, on this application, you know that she told people to stop doing stuff and they stopped, right? Okay. I personally feel that if VS wanted to be stopped talking about, she would have told the people in her camp to stop talking about her to get the attention off of her, right? So it lets me know that VS or whoever who's behind this little movement is strategically keeping her relevant and marketing her for whatever her return is. Because I honestly feel that it makes no sense for VS not to come back, right? If she met the requirements of the court, then she'd be free to come back. I honestly feel she come back, she gonna move differently. She's not gonna be doing all that stuff that she was doing before because really there's no need to do that, right? Right? And if people are still mentioning your name 3 years after you gone, obviously you got some relevance and you some mainstay, right? And I think from a financial perspective, it would be highly lucrative for VS to come back, even if she came back for a whole month and then decided to bounce. Because I'm gonna tell you what, with the monetary considerations that people can get now, because at the time she was around, Cash Out was there, but it wasn't like where it is now. So I just feel like it would be highly beneficial for her monetarily to come back, and she could control everything. Like she could control what she do. She could control what the people do. Now, what people do and try to insinuate what she go to do, hey, that's not going to hold up in a court of law. Let's just be honest. But from a monetary consideration, she could come back and make a big bag real quick and easy, even from the monetization to even if she decides to do PayPal or she decides to do a cash out. That's going to be highly lucrative because people who ain't supporting nobody else is definitely going to support her just because she will be the it factor. So it will really be dumb for her not to come back or even do a guest appearance for a particular short period of time, even if, like I said, she wanted to come in, capitalize, and bounce and live her life. I feel like it would be a no-brainer, right? Especially if she met the requirements of the court. Now, let me get back to the strategic commentary part. I feel that they've been very strategic, whoever's in her camp, from bridging the gap to when they popped on over on Olivia to now, I guess, this resurfacing of her or whoever, Bridget or whatever, now to even DKL. I think DKL has been a huge, huge soundboard for VS and her mainstay and her relevance, right? Then they had that whole video of her showing her or whatever when he went to go visit her. I think that was a key moment there. Because let me tell you something. Somebody that does not want their attention on them is going to tell the person who uploaded that video, take that down. Don't involve me in your message. Don't even mention me. But he's constantly, incessantly mentioning her, which lets me know that she has an active role in what's going on. Okay? I honestly feel that. I feel there's been somewhat strategic in keeping her relevant. No matter how much people want to say, well, stop mentioning her, she's gone. Don't mention her. She don't. Yeah, she's very much on here and very much abreast of what's going on. I guarantee you that. Now, let's get into Rick Reed gets into formation. Rick Reed is getting into formation. Now, if you saw his live, I peeked into his live the other day to see what was going on because he was the only one on, I think, in the middle of the night. I peeked in to see what was going on. And he was saying, yeah, I'm going to link up with VS. Yeah, he going to do this. Yeah. Now, I think he was a little buzzed, but he was speaking nothing but the truth. And I think he was getting information. He was pretty much obviously setting up or letting it be known that he's aligned with VS and would, help her in whoever her enemies may be, right? Because there's a lot of stuff that go in the background before they even reach the streets, right? You'll get rumblings of situations or what's popping off before it even hits the streets. And especially in those camps over there, they're deeply entrenched to what's going on. So with him making that announcement, and then I guess what happened on DKL, a lot of people are saying that VS will be returning in what, 30 to 45 days? I don't know why it's that number on there, but that's what they're saying. And I just feel like Rick Reed is getting information to go line up with VS and when she come back so that it could be on and popping against a whole plethora of people. Now that leads us to try to understand what's going to happen with the people that's on the outs of VS and that organization. Right, right, because a lot of people been talking big ish when they know they wouldn't be talking the same ish if VS was to pop up on here, right? Let's just be 100 about that. A lot of people looking like the big bad wolf, but if VS was to pop up on it, they wouldn't say nothing. And I ain't trying to earn no brownie points. I just speak the truth. I just speak 100. So that's what I got to say about that. A lot of people gonna be who been big and bad and who been doing the twerkulator out here, really gonna be doing the crip walk and walking back when she pop up, if she pop up. But that's what I wanted to say regarding that. Because I think a lot of people grew some kahunas or some coconuts or some balls because she left. And I wonder if they had that same energy if she arrived. And they may have it, you know, but we'll see. It's a lot of stuff that's gonna change. A lot of people. That's definitely gonna be a woo child moment. Let me tell you that.
Ooh, child.
hmm And I'm gonna say my name is Bennett, and I ain't in it. Hey, uh, woo, Lord have mercy. All right, y'all, we're going to take a brief commercial break and we'll be right back. Feel free to throw something live. Please subscribe to the channel if you've been thoroughly educated because this ain't been an entertainment live. This has been more of an education analysis live. But yeah, feel free to throw something live and please subscribe to the channel if you don't mind, and we'll be right back.
I need a big, 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 big.
Hey!
I need a big, 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 big. Check that out, this big whip. Hey, big zaddy, fat zaddy.
Woo child. Woo child.
Hey, big zaddy.
Hey, big mama. All right, let's get into it. The next thing, to my elders. I wanted to continue this discussion a little bit regarding my elders and so forth. Look, I already went into the whole situation regarding the generational things and like that. I think we're at a stage now where we're all human beings regarding, gender, ethnicity, sexual orientation, and now age. At the end of the day, our elders need to start acting like elders. And like I said, this is not a shot at anybody. If you've been through life, it seasons you. Like, and I understand people. Well, this is you can't tell people what to do. This is this guy age. This is required. This is the application open to all. But yes, right. Just like people want to excuse the young people that say, "Oh, they're so young, they didn't know what they were doing." Well, we can't say that for people who are advanced in age, right? We can't give them that latitude, that excuse. Now, if they want to hear it and act like a clear monkey and a donkey, to people, towards people, then they're going to get that same animalistic treatment back. And I don't get that. Don't come at people and then use your ageism card for when it benefits you. And I'm just saying that for everybody. Everybody. You know what I mean? I don't like that. Like if grandma come hitting you with a cane and acting like a gangster, you gonna tell grandma to stop. But if she don't stop, then what? You gonna have to grab her hand and her cane out her hand. And if she come back again, okay, then what? You may need to tap grandma with that cane so she stopped. That's all I'm saying. But come on now, we can't sit up here and allow these people up here who are advanced age to come at people, and then when they get the shot fired back up, they have an issue. That's not right. And they've been through life, so they know how life works. And it's just weird to me how they acting right now. Because then when something gets too heat, they're like, "Oh, stop, stop, stop!" It's like, no, you shot a gun, right? So we just shooting the bullets back. I don't get that. That's just weird to me. That's just weird to me. Like they'll put let grandma go in here and rob a bank at 80 years old. Do the court gonna be like, oh well, she's 80. That's okay. You don't have to do prison time. Hell no. They putting your ass in jail in a federal facility, a penitentiary, because you decide you want to rob a bank a bank at 80. They don't give a damn about your age. I don't get that. And that's a real life example. Let grandma go sit up here and try to rob a damn bank. Okay, you're gonna be sitting up there talking about, oh, you'll be scrubbing what's her name, Martha Stewart boxes too. Okay, Lord have mercy. Anyway, I just had to do that analogy since they were real world examples. What's that? Oh Lord. Oh Lord, hold on. Oh Lord, oh. Sorry, y'all. That's one of my tenderonis calling me. I'm trying to avoid her. I don't know if she got her COVID test or what yet. So I'm trying to ignore her calls. Yeah, y'all gonna make content off of that. That's one of my tenderonis. That's one of Big Mama. That's Big Mama calling. And don't y'all worry about who that is. All right. Yeah, one of my tenderonis. Anyway, moving on with the agenda. Yeah, so that's to my message to my elders. Okay. Now moving on. Oh Lord. Anyway, hold on. We gotta go commercial break real quick. Oh Lord. I gotta see what tenderoni want. Oh Lord. We'll be right back. Ooh, child. I'm getting busted on air.
Feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie. Share that beat of love. I wanna ride the
Oh Lord, I think that was the wrong song. No, I ain't trying to rock her boat, and we ain't trying to change no positions. And no, I'm not trying to make it stroke. Oh Lord, that's probably the wrong song. My bad. Wrong choice of music. Oh well, we'll keep it pushing. All right, next up on the agenda, we gonna talk about velocity. Now I did. Now you know this lady, Miss T Velocity, and I we have fallen on the outs and stuff. But just because I've fallen on the outs does not mean that I do not. I mean, go over to your page and occasionally watch you. Now, I did go in. I did peek in on her page a little bit to see what she was talking about. I guess because maybe she was the only one live at the time too. And let me just say this: the whole T velocity thing. Like I told you, we're in the season of thanks. I'm trying to change my ways. Um, yeah, her and I had issues, all stemmed over lemon and so forth. Now, I did peek into her broadcast, and there was something that she did say that I resonated with. And she said that she is not part of the beef sector. And that was interesting to hear her say that because I say the same thing. And when she said this, I said, very interesting. Now let me understand why she's saying that. She says because she does not do what this area has become known to do, which is all the privacy invading, the debauchery and all that other stuff. She does not do that. The CPS calling, the job calling. And I was saying, see, T Velocity is saying the same thing that I've been saying. You could congregate, you could sit over here and do analysis, but you are part of the beef sector when you start engaging in that kind of activity. So it was good to see her say what I've been saying all along because everybody's like, oh, you say you're not part of the beef sector. You say you're not, but you're over here though. But right. But you could be over here, but you're not partaking in it, right? To be honest, you're not a drug dealer. Okay, you've been hanging around drug dealers. And I don't mean to make this analogy, but I got to drive it home to some people because I know BL. She said she was a prostitute. Then she maybe said she was peddling something back in the day. I don't know. But anyway, I want to make this analogy so that BL can get it, so that she could tell everybody else because she tell everybody else everything else in the chat. Now I go say, you don't have to be you're not a drug dealer if you never sell drugs, right? The same thing. I'm not a beef sector dealer if I'm not selling the beef, like which is the CPS calling, the doxing, the privacy invading, and all the other stuff. So I think that's the analogy I would like to say. But but right, I'm not part of the B sector. I'm not part of that. I don't engage in that. And that's what I mean by that. So it was good to hear somebody else say the same thing that I've been saying. So hopefully her and I can make amends. I don't know if she's up to it or not, but if she wants to, since I'm in a season of thanks, I want to say thank you to her for finally breaking it down to the people in the same way I've been trying to. So hopefully we can make amends and hopefully time heals all wounds. Okay. I know the booger wolves and the pterodactyls will take that bone over to her. All right, let me just say this: bigger is not better. Smaller CC. And what I mean by that is I find the smaller content creators who don't have the bigger numbers or the biggest numbers or the higher profile or whatever, the more enjoyable. Because they speak fact and they speak truth on things. I really do. I don't drop down because I know sometimes my presence can cause an issue. So I just sit back and I chill in the clouds and I listen to what they say. And a lot of the time they speak in truth or they speak it honestly because they have not been tainted by, just things that come with being of a higher profile. So they can speak like they want to speak without all the backlash coming back on. So I honestly feel the smaller content creators are more enjoyable than the big content creators because there's a lot of fluff, pomp and circumstance, situationalism, and stuff like that, and they're not truly authentic. Whereas if you're watching someone who only got 5 or 10 people in their live, then you really can really enjoy it, and understand and get a real pulse of the streets rather than people sitting over there pretending like they like a person but flooding them information that's wrong and all that other stuff. So that's how I really feel. I really big up the smaller content creators and the larger content creators because you get the more true, authentic information and really understand how people feel and think. Okay. With that being said, that is the conclusion of my broadcast tonight. I'll drop the link in case anybody wants to come up and tell us what you think. Um, I have a very interesting story that I will be telling tomorrow. I wanted to tell it today, but it got caught up in that whole situation with Bless and all that other stuff. And I'm not going to rehash that, but I have a very interesting story that y'all might want to here tomorrow. So yeah. But feel free to hit the link and tell us what you think. If you want to, feel free to send a gesture to $, King Crown. If you've been thoroughly educated tonight, because I don't think this has been more of an entertainment live per se, but it's definitely been highly, I feel, informative. So if you want to send a gesture, feel free to do so at $, King Crown. What you say, Ron P? Uh-oh. Yeah. What you say, Ron P? Oh, I can't show that comment. Ah, Ron P, I'm not showing that comment. And it's not a bad comment. It's just, ooh, child. Ron P about to get me in something. Okay. A condom? For who? Who? Oh, listen. Listen, that was not no tenderoni calling me. That was my alarm letting me get my ass up. I'm already up, so I had to turn it off. At least it's doing. I was like, "What in the world? Who having babies over here?" But okay, I get it. My bad. I was like, "Jesus, be kind." I'm like, wait a minute. Wasn't Jesus born without a condom? Meaning, don't know. We ain't trying to be perverted up in here. I mean the immaculate conception, meaning that there was no sex to bring Jesus into this world. Okay, because people are like, wait a minute, what do you mean Jesus didn't have a condom? No, no. We're talking about the immaculate conception. Go look it up. Whoa, Lord, what you say? U.S. Yeah, okay. You want no? I didn't want to stroke a damn thing. That was the song. Okay. Do I need to play the song for you again? Audrey Johnson, Lord have mercy. Your last name Johnson. Oh no, who Johnson? You talking about Audrey? Or who Johnson did you take to get that name? Lord have mercy. Let me stop before I get myself in trouble. Oh Lord.
Feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie. Share that beat of love. I wanna ride the boat all night. Work it in the middle. Sun and light. Ride the boat all night. Work it in the middle. Sun and light. Ooh, baby, I love your stroke.
Did you hear the last part, Miss Johnson? She said something about the stroke. Okay, they want to talk about me. Oh, you said, oh, okay. I'm gonna leave that alone. 'Cause I ain't gonna make your husband content. I mean, good content, but let me leave that alone because he may get upset and try to beat me up and come find me in real life. Anyway, oh Lord. Okay, that's right, another ability. Oh Lord. All right, y'all. That's all I got for tonight. Feel free to throw something live. Please subscribe to the channel. Also, please subscribe to the Bone channel. Well, I may call it the Juicy Boneyard. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change the name to the Juicy Boneyard. Hopefully, nobody else got that name. The Juicy Boneyard, y'all. Please subscribe to that channel. I'll be dropping bones over there weekly. I don't know. I may do it when I feel like it. So definitely stay over there. It's interesting bones being dropped over there. So if you want to stay abreast of what's going on in the past, feel free to do so. Other than that, that's about it. That's what I got for you guys tonight. I hopefully see you tomorrow. Hopefully. And we'll see if VS come back. I don't know. Maybe she'll come back before Christmas. But like I said, that'll be a highly lucrative day for her, to be honest. I mean, she'll probably bring in 10 grand that night. You are, can't me. I don't know who you is. I mean, can't mean you gonna be in something, right? I mean, I can't be out of it because then I look fake in the fry, right? So I gotta be in it a little bit, but I'm not. I don't partake in that. I think a lot of people are not understanding when we say not part of the beef sector. I'm not part of the beef sector if those are the requirements to be part of it. Because what do people say? Oh, you know what this area gives. Well, what does it give? I ain't giving nothing like that over here, so I'm not in it. So that's how I feel from a day 100 about that. I don't do that crap. Now, don't try me. Don't push me because I may have exemptions from my moral code and moral fiber, but other than that stuff, I don't get down like that because I don't want to. Once you do that, you come infected, right? I seen it happen countless of times because they got affected. Now they want to affect everybody else. And you're like, well, I got it. It happened to me, so it's just gonna happen to you. This what this. I'm like, no, that's not me. So it is what it is. So Ron P, do you know something we don't know? Ron P says VS may come back for a Thanksgiving special. All right, well, Ron P, you just don't be the turkey, all right? Oh, let me do the I was gonna say, Ron P. I'm gonna be like the elderly people say. No offense, y'all, but y'all know y'all be saying jive turkey. So Ron P, don't be the jive turkey. All right. Mm. All right, y'all. That's it. You said great show. Thank you, Ron P. With that being said, thank you to all my moderators for excellent tofuans and casual fans alike. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel and thumbs up the live. And with that being said, I'm gonna head on out. Y'all make sure. Let me just tell you this, y'all. Um, Make sure y'all maximize every day. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I think the pandemic showed us we don't know what's around the corner. And to be honest, we're entering into the winter season when that whole thing thrived. And we don't know what I think that just showed us we don't know who's up to what's going on. There's a whole energy crisis going on right now, y'all. Like there's countries like that don't have enough energy. So just be grateful for each and every day. Um and do the best you can to take care of yourself. And I'm not coming at people, like I said, skinny don't mean you healthy, and fat don't mean you unhealthy. But let me just say this, y'all. Do what you can to take care of your health. Because what they putting in these foods right now, whether you go to Mickey D's, Popeyes, KFC, Pizza Hut, is not meant for your body to consume long term or every day on your lunch break. So be mindful with your body. Put some vegetables in your body and see how your body respond. Now your body may sit up here and be like, "What the hell is this?" Because you ain't putting no vegetables in it so damn long. But it will change and acclimate, and in the long term, you're gonna need it. Um, so I just say all that just to take care better of yourselves. I know it's easy to go and get some fast food real quick and it tastes good and yummy, but let me tell you something. They hire chemists to get you addicted to that food and make it more savory. But your body, I mean, look at your poop. And I hate to say this, y'all, but look at your poop. When you eat that trash, most of the time is diarrhea. And I know if you're like, oh my God, what he talking, but I'm being 100 and I'm gonna speak the truth. Your stool will tell you a lot about your consumption and what you're consuming. And if you're consistently um having diarrhea, that's telling you something that you consuming ain't right. If you consistently stinking up the damn bathroom and your coworkers want to sit up there and try to get you fired because you are burning up their nasal hairs, then it's time for you to maybe change your diet. Okay? Just if you sit over there and buy a chicken leg and you find it under your couch and it's 6 months and it has not decomposed and you can still eat it, that ain't supposed to be in your body. So y'all, please be mindful. And oftentimes, y'all spending so much money on this food. Okay, y'all could sit up there and have a whole damn car note. Think of every day you spending $5 every damn day, $10 every day, every day. You know, but if you bought your own food, you bought your own vegetables, and most of the time you can get more out of when you buy it from the store than when you sit up there and buy two turkey leg, not turkey legs, two fried chicken legs for $6.99. And they calling it a lunch special. No, it's called a lunch robbery because they're robbing you when you could have taken your butt for that $6.99. Probably got you 2 packs of chickens and to cook it and take it to work and heat up in the microwave. Okay, and you won't have diarrhea. I'm just speaking facts. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Sometimes we got to break it down like that. Because I mean, just be reason. Maybe that's the reason why ZT running around here with a whole stinky booty because he around here eating junk food. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. Maybe that's the whole reason why Rico had to smell the whole stinking booty. Maybe that's why. Even maybe if he was sitting up there cooking his own food, maybe it would smell like potpourri. I don't know. I'm just saying. I just saying. I don't know. These are the random thoughts of tofu. Okay, we should have a random thoughts of tofu. Okay, that's what I'm just saying. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Stomach feeling all wrong, bloated, in staff meetings about the fart and all this other stuff. Can't pay attention, sweating bullets. People thinking about you about to go into to labor, but no, you got to sit up there with a whole belly of, I don't know, Pizza Hut fried chicken and French fries. Mm. So, oh Lord, she said McDonald's feel like eating lead. Let me tell y'all something. Go buy a McDonald's meal of fries and hamburger and just leave it there. Come back 2 months from now. Come back on Christmas. It'll still be there. Ain't rotted, ain't nothing. Oh my God. Yeah. What's up, Cold World? How you doing? It's a cold world. It's getting cold too. Oh yes, it sure is getting cold. Ooh, child. Mm. Audrey Johnson, he said, "Who's smelling ZT butt?" Rico did. Rico smelled like he said like he smelled like a whole damn, I don't know, manure factory. So Rico said he smelled like a whole damn manure factory. So I'm like, okay, yeah, nose plug, yeah. Oh, Lord, I can't. I ain't not gonna say what I want to say. Lord have mercy. No. All right, y'all. With that being said, I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Lord have mercy. Yeah, bye, y'all. You know, Ari, you said nose plug. I was gonna say a butt plug because he need to keep that thing plugged up so he don't. Let me shut up. Bye, y'all. Take care.
Tofu Alley. No beef, just tofu.